Are we working? I don't think so. Oh. All right. It says it is working. I'll get over here and not get tangled in. I'm going to show you the shed, ObservaShed that I'm building. Here's a look at the top of it. The funny angles that you see are real. There's nothing square about this thing at all. This area here is the build-up for where the ladder is going to be. Now, by the way, what started this whole mess is this, the 4x4, 4 foot by 4 foot, which is almost a 6 foot by 6 foot footprint for the CNC router. That sits inside. In a minute, I guess I'll bring the camera over here and show you how much room it takes. Anyway, started building the paper doll, the doll house. I had to have a few items to give me an idea of scale and see how wrong I had gone. One of them is the ladder. Positioning the ladder is interesting. This thing is only 12 feet long, so to figure out where the ladder goes so it doesn't take up all the space is interesting. It's fun. But I think where I've got it positioned right now is where it's going to end up to be. Also had to have, dude, this guy's 5'8" in scale. This is exactly 1/8 scale, so I can put him on the ladder and see exactly what he's going to be running into as he comes up and down the ladder, or how big the 4x4 router is in comparison to the size. Here he is compared to the door. You can see it's pretty much scale. By the way, the door as it's set up, this doesn't latch, but this one will be, it's like a French door. This side is caught, this side will be open and movable. There is going to be a 24 by 24 hexagonal window right there in the shed. So anyway, the next item that goes on here is the roof. And putting together the roof taught me a few lessons. One of which is that where the rafters are has really got to be controlled. First of all, I got to have them so that I can tie the actual whatever you call it, the rafter itself, down to the bracing across the ceiling. Because if you don't, there's going to be a problem. So this is the shed as a normal person would build it. And if I were normal, I'd think about doing it that way. This, I'll show you with the camera. This is going to be the trap door. It's going to have to be a trap door over the opening where the ladder is, so that I don't step out into open space and bust my butt. And the reason for that is this, and this isn't built yet, but this is a circle that represents the 7-foot diameter of the dome. And what I needed to do is figure out where it was going to sit. I originally had intended on putting it, well, actually, originally I intended on putting it up here. But that doesn't work because then the ladder is just right magically in the way of everything. And I can't put the ladder back because the CNC won't fit. So anyway, then I decided, well, I'm going to move it all back to this wall. Well, that really doesn't work because when you come up, you don't have enough room to step. So the ladder now, or the dome rather, now sits here. It will pick up this beam and this beam, and of course all beams in between. But I did this so I can get an idea of approximately where the telescope is going to sit, because the telescope has to be obviously dead center in relation to where the dome is, and to see how far from the opening for the ladder it's going to be, because obviously you don't want to step out and bust your butt stepping out the ladder, which is what drove the requirement for the trap door. The trap door is there because as the dude is coming up here, when you get to the third step, that beam is going to hit you right in the head. Now, that beam is going to be taken up with the dome. The beam he's leaning against right now will be gone because of the dome. So the only issue I've got is this one support here. You won't be able to stand up entirely when you're on the third step. But I can't remove that any farther. Anyway, let me get the camera loose, and hopefully I won't give everybody vertigo here, but bring the camera over and show you how some of these things fit together. Unfortunately, hang on a second, I gotta spin the monitor so I can see what the heck is going on. Oh, it'll be way back here, huh? Okay. Anyway, dragging out the dome and dragging dude out again. By the way, when he's standing in place in here, you can see how high the rest of the dome has got to be just for the head clearance for him to stand, him being me, to stand in here. There's a shot looking in. You can see the trap door. You spin this whole thing. You look in and see the ladder. With this door shut, make a straight on approach right to the ladder. So this is a folding ladder, by the way, so it will fold up and store on the ceiling. Standard attic ladder from Werner. 24-inch wide because us fat guys don't like going up narrow stairs. Anyway, if I drag the roof back off, give me a second to reach in here and straighten stuff out. You see down inside of here, the positioning closest of everything. The CNC is going to end just shortly before. Let me get the camera rotated here. The CNC will end maybe a foot before the window. Going to leave me about 4 feet walking space in there. Over here, actually with the ladder out of there, there's going to be quite a bit of working space down around the side here. It's over 3 feet of clearance width to get in. I'll come in and show you from inside. And then what you'll see most of the time up here will just be the trap door covering the hole. There it is. Trap door covering the hole so that you won't even see the ladder actually. So anyway, let me show you guys what my dollhouse looks like. And by the way, the sun has gone down out there. But if I were to go outside and take a shot of the shed as it stands right now, it doesn't. I don't have these beams in yet. Any of the beams in here, over across. And actually, I don't have this section here. This gable or the back gable. Those are not on. The rest of it, though, I mean, it's just a box, and it is wrapped in blue at the moment because I wrapped the whole thing with the blue core foam. So anyway, hopefully that kind of a quickie tour of my ugly shed, my nightmare.